People pick up the ability to speak within just 2 years, but it can take a lifetime to grasp the true value of silence. Genuine understanding involves knowing not only when to voice your thoughts, but also when to remain silent. Silence is not merely the absence of speech. It is a deliberate choice to avoid unnecessary arguments, refrain from saying foolish or angry remarks, and steer clear of unnecessary troubles. It serves as a means to maintain inner peace and safeguard one's honor. Epictetus, a renowned philosopher of ancient Greece, remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote highlights the importance of listening and encourages us to seek deeper understanding and ongoing learning from those around us. Embracing silence allows us to learn, grow, and practice Stoicism daily. Let's delve into the power of silence through 10 distinct scenarios. By applying these insights to our daily lives, we can discover inner peace and uncover the hidden strength found in moments of stillness. Each minute we choose silence enhances our patience, wisdom, and decision-making skills, turning this journey into both a learning experience and a path to self-discovery. First, silence in the midst of gossip. Gossip is easily spread and can quickly ignite in social settings. Engaging in or reacting to gossip can directly harm you and your social relationships. Remaining silent when others gossip demonstrates wisdom, self-control, and integrity. By refusing to participate, you preserve your dignity, protect your relationships, and contribute to a more positive world. This lesson explains why and how to remain silent amidst rumors. Maintains personal integrity. Staying silent about gossip reflects a commitment to your own principles and honesty. It signals that you won't sacrifice your values for idle chatter, which strengthens your character and earns greater respect from others. Prevents escalation. Gossip can swiftly escalate into confusion, conflict, and damaged relationships. A moment of silence can help de-escalate the situation and prevent further harm. Safeguards relationships. Spreading falsehoods about someone can damage not only the target, but also your relationships with those who hear the gossip. Silence demonstrates loyalty and trustworthiness, preserving your connection. Promotes a positive environment. Environments with less gossip tend to be more positive, supportive, and productive. Choosing silence can contribute to a healthier and more respectful community. Encourages reflection. Silence provides an opportunity for reflection. It allows you to consider the implications of speech and your role within it, fostering personal growth and a deeper understanding of ethical behavior. In summary, maintaining silence during gossip is a powerful way to uphold integrity, prevent escalation, protect relationships, foster a positive atmosphere, and stimulate reflection. Adhering to this practice not only aligns with your personal values, but also contributes to a more respectful and supportive community. We often view casual conversations as essential for communication, yet these exchanges can waste time and pose risks. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of silence in such situations, as it reflects knowledge and patience. Casual conversations often arise from curiosity about trivial aspects of others' lives and may not add substantial value, potentially damaging relationships. For instance, at a small gathering, someone might criticize a mutual friend's actions without understanding the full context. Such negative talk can lead to disrespect, misunderstandings, and mistrust, ultimately creating a toxic environment that harms group cohesion and erodes trust. According to Stoic philosophy, choosing not to speak in these situations signifies patience, respect, and wisdom. Silence helps halt the spread of harmful words and protects personal values. In the spirit of Stoicism, living in silence goes beyond mere quietness. It involves controlling and directing your thoughts and actions rather than engaging in unproductive conversation. Stoics typically invest their time in activities that foster personal growth and improvement. Number 2. Silence during reflection. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and esteemed Stoic philosopher, once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This statement highlights not only the significance of tranquility, but also suggests that in our busy lives, the most serene refuge we can discover is within ourselves. Silence allows our minds to listen and reflect deeply, creating a peaceful inner space for contemplation and profound insights. It is also seen as a way to connect more deeply with the divine. St. Augustine emphasized the importance of listening to God in silence, noting that our hearts are restless until they rest in Him, thus making silence a spiritual act that fosters peace and clarity about His intentions. By avoiding rumors and trivial distractions, we not only maintain our integrity, but also shield our minds from misleading information and thoughts. In contemplation, silence is not about avoiding problems. It's about intentionally addressing and resolving them. As Epictetus advised, don't wish for everything to happen as you wish it would. Rather, wish that everything happens as it actually will, and your life will flow smoothly. Silence in these moments allows us to shift from negativity to positivity and work on personal growth. By choosing silence, we not only protect ourselves from harm, but also give our minds the opportunity to understand and refine our thoughts. Do you believe that maintaining silence is essential during reflective moments to preserve inner peace and strength? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Number 3. Silence during anger. Have you ever wondered why silence can be a sign of strength? Remaining quiet when you're angry may not only demonstrate stoicism, but also represent the first step toward healing and reconciliation. This choice reflects impulse control and a deeper understanding of the situation. Anger is a powerful emotion that can lead to actions that hurt both ourselves and others. In such moments, silence is not merely a precaution, but a sign of self-control and mindfulness. Seneca remarked that uncontrolled anger can cause more harm than the original grievance, emphasizing the importance of using silence to protect oneself and show respect. Silence is an active practice of awareness and reflection. By not reacting immediately to anger, we allow ourselves time to understand its origins and learn from them. Calmness and adaptability are crucial as they lead to more purposeful responses, fostering healing and reconciliation with others and ourselves. The Bible also values silence as a mark of humility and patience. Proverbs 15:1 states, "A kind answer calms anger, but a harsh word stirs up anger." This suggests that choosing silence is a crucial aspect of fostering a loving and understanding community. When angry, remaining quiet can help manage conflicts, preserve relationships, and control your emotions. It's tempting to react impulsively when angered, which can lead to regrettable words and actions. However, choosing silence provides the space to think, pause, and respond more thoughtfully. This practice is not about suppressing your feelings, but about giving yourself the opportunity to process them and consider the situation clearly. When you feel anger rising, take a moment to pause. A brief silence can help you avoid impulsive actions and reflect on the consequences of your words and actions. After a short pause, take a deep breath and count to 10 before responding. This simple practice can help you regain emotional balance. Gain perspective. Silence helps you view situations more clearly. It provides time to understand why you're angry and consider different perspectives, such as the other person's. If a coworker says something that upsets you, a moment of silence can help you discern whether their intent was hurtful or if there was a misunderstanding. Maintain composure. Choosing silence allows you to regulate your emotions and actions, preventing the conflict from escalating and enabling you to respond calmly and constructively. In family disputes, staying quiet is often more effective than responding with anger, helping to resolve issues more peacefully. Enhanced listening. Silence improves your ability to listen attentively. Without focusing on what to say next, you can better hear and understand the other person's viewpoint, facilitating more effective communication and problem-solving. Listening without speaking during disagreements shows that you care about the other person's feelings and are invested in finding a solution. Foster inner peace. Practicing silence when angry can help you feel more stable and calm. It reduces the likelihood of harboring long-term anger or resentment. Instead of reacting angrily to minor irritations, choosing silence allows you to relax and address the situation with a clearer, more composed mindset. Remaining silent when angry demonstrates strength and emotional intelligence, helping you manage your emotions, understand situations better, and engage in more constructive communication. Utilizing silence in moments of anger can preserve your inner peace, strengthen relationships, and promote more peaceful resolutions. Number 4. Silence during conflict. In times of conflict, people often rush into heated arguments, saying things they might later regret. A true Stoic philosopher, however, opts for a different approach: silence. This choice is not a sign of weakness or indifference. Rather, it reflects inner strength and self-control. Conflicts are frequently fueled by misunderstandings and negative emotions, and in tense situations, words can become weapons that exacerbate the issue. The power of silence lies in its ability to distance us from the verbal clash, preventing further harm to ourselves or others. In conflict, silence involves actively maintaining calmness, allowing time and space to consider one's words and actions. This underscores the importance of listening and learning. When we embrace silence, we not only cease speaking, but also open our minds and ears to better understand others' perspective. Picture an ancient temple nestled within a dense forest, where the sound of falling leaves is like a whisper, and people reflect on sacred texts and listen for divine guidance. This temple serves as more than a place of worship. It is a sacred space where the natural sounds are perceived as messages from afar. The silence within the temple helps individuals focus on spiritual teachings and provides believers and pilgrims the opportunity to deeply contemplate doctrine. They learn to open their hearts to divine guidance, fostering positive changes in their lives and relationships. The temple illustrates how silence can create a space for open communication and connect individuals with nature and each other through respect and peace. Ultimately, silence prompts us to reflect on our actions and words, aiding in self-control and deeper self-understanding, which leads to wiser decisions. In a world full of distractions, thoughtless words can overwhelm us. It is in these moments that the essence of Stoic philosophy becomes even more crucial. It's not merely about maintaining composure. It's also about preserving your honor. When emotions are heightened, people often act impulsively, making situations worse. Choosing silence in these moments is both a strong and prudent decision. It doesn't signify weakness. Instead, it indicates strength and wisdom. It provides time to think, reduces tension, and leads to more thoughtful and constructive responses. Facilitates thought and clarity. A moment of silence allows you to reflect on the situation and gain a clearer understanding of your emotions and thoughts. It helps identify the core issues and prevents actions that could escalate the conflict. Prevents escalation. Silence can act as a buffer against worsening situations. By not responding immediately, you reduce the likelihood of saying something you might regret later, keeping the situation from spiraling out of control. Encourages active listening. Choosing silence enables you to listen more attentively to the other person's viewpoint, which can enhance your understanding and help find common ground and solutions that might otherwise be overlooked. Demonstrates emotional control. Remaining silent during a conflict shows that you can manage your emotions and behavior, which earns respect from others. It sets a positive example and may encourage the other person to respond in a more composed and courteous manner. Promotes thoughtful responses. Silence provides the opportunity to carefully consider your response. A well-considered and calm answer is more likely to be constructive and lead to a peaceful resolution. In conflicts, silence helps by allowing thoughtful reflection, preventing escalation, and fostering active listening. It reflects emotional control and encourages measured responses, leading to more positive outcomes. Mastering the art of silence can help you navigate disagreements with greater wisdom and effectiveness. Number 5. Silence in times of slander. Slander is a challenge that can affect anyone, undermining personal integrity and causing societal issues. Those who embrace Stoic principles often choose silence in these situations. Silence is not an act of surrender, but a purposeful response that helps maintain composure, leading to clearer and more effective resolutions. When faced with slander, remaining silent allows us to focus on understanding and forgiveness rather than reacting with words that might escalate the situation. It gives us the opportunity to reflect on the origins of the accusations and the motives behind them. This approach fosters patience and compassion, enabling us to view others with greater empathy. A deep understanding of human behavior and the ability to forgive not only alleviates personal distress, but also contributes to a more harmonious world. By choosing silence, we protect ourselves from negativity and make a strong statement about our self-respect and dignity. Stoicism values the ability to control one's emotions and reactions, and remaining silent under such circumstances demonstrates this control. Furthermore, silence paves the way for peace and healing. When we are not caught up in the turbulence of hurtful words, we have the time and space to reflect on our actions and relationships. This reflection helps prevent rash actions and fosters a society based on compassion and empathy. For example, if you are a leader of a large organization and encounter false claims about your financial transparency, choosing silence rather than reacting in anger allows you to conduct an independent audit and prepare a comprehensive financial report. When the report is complete, holding a press conference to clarify the situation not only protects your reputation, but also builds trust and respect among employees and partners. In conclusion, how would you respond to being framed? Would you choose silence, demonstrating mental strength and compassion, or would you react in anger? Share your thoughts in the comments. We've covered half of today's lesson on the power of silence. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understand the benefits of remaining silent. As we've seen, silence is not just a shield against harm, but a means to achieve inner peace and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world. By reflecting on our feelings and spirituality, silence becomes invaluable, connecting us with the richness of life. Continue to support us by liking, sharing, and watching the upcoming lessons as we grow and evolve together. In today's interconnected world, false accusations can spread rapidly, damaging one's reputation and mental well-being. While the natural response might be to retaliate or defend oneself vigorously, both ancient wisdom and modern psychological research suggest that sometimes silence is a more effective strategy. Remaining quiet in the face of falsehoods can demonstrate strength, self-control, and confidence, allowing the truth to emerge on its own. This lesson explores the advantages and methods of maintaining silence when faced with slander, offering practical advice on how to handle such situations with dignity and respect. Displays strength and self-control, responding with silence rather than anger or defensiveness shows that you are in command of your emotions. This can deter further attempts to spread lies, as it removes the reaction they seek. Maintaining composure highlights your inner strength and resilience. Prevents escalation. Engaging in a verbal battle can exacerbate the situation, drawing more attention and potentially worsening the accusations. By staying silent, you avoid adding fuel to the fire, which helps de-escalate the conflict and protect your reputation. Provides time to reflect. Silence allows you to approach the situation calmly and logically, giving you time to decide your next steps, whether to address the issue with a clear head or to let it go without further engagement. Allows the truth to surface naturally. Slander is often based on falsehoods or exaggerations. By not reacting immediately, you allow the truth to come to light, which can lead to the discrediting of the false claims. Preserves your honor. Remaining silent when faced with slander helps you maintain your dignity and self-respect. It demonstrates that you are above petty arguments and not willing to descend to the level of those who spread falsehoods. This restraint can earn you respect and admiration from others. Keeping silent in the face of slander is a powerful way to demonstrate strength, prevent the situation from worsening, and let the truth emerge. By maintaining your composure and honor, you show that sometimes the most potent response is simply to remain silent. Number 6. Silence in times of spiritual contemplation. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned philosopher, remarked that there is no quieter or more serene refuge than one's own soul. When we engage in silence during spiritual contemplation, we're not merely refraining from speaking. We're cultivating an inner tranquility that shields us from the external chaos of the world. This practice of silence allows us to explore our inner selves and the surrounding world more deeply. Free from the constraints of spoken words, we gain greater self-awareness and clarity. Silence not only calms our minds, but also provides our souls the opportunity to connect profoundly with God, the source of all existence and wisdom. In today's world, where constant connectivity and digital noise pervade our lives, finding true silence can be challenging. Each of us must consider how we disconnect from the surrounding clamor to seek genuine silence. Our approach to shutting out the noise and embracing silence will shape our capacity for peace and profound understanding. Silence is not merely a means of relaxation. It's also a reminder to avoid hasty reactions to life's events. In silence, we discover the strength to confront challenges and engage in deep reflection about our responsibilities and purposes. Silence is both a path to self-discovery and mindfulness, essential for leading a fulfilling and meaningful life. Consider the role of silence in your life. When was the last time you allowed yourself to experience complete peace without interruptions? How might your life change if you dedicated more time to such moments of silence? Share your insights in the comments. Every decision can lead us to a different path, as illustrated by the story of Jack, a young leader facing a pivotal choice between a risky new career opportunity and a stable job for his family. Jack chose silence, recognizing that true wisdom and sound decisions emerge from deep reflection. He understood that silence was not a sign of hesitation, but an opportunity for thoughtful consideration, allowing him to listen to reason and emotion before making his choice. In various religious and philosophical traditions, silence during mental reflection holds significant meaning. Whether seeking inner peace, clarity, or a deeper connection with the divine, embracing silence helps transcend the noise of daily life and access the spiritual depths within. Inner stillness, achieved through silence, fosters spiritual insights and a connection to greater truths. Listening to the soul, silence enables us to attentively hear the voice of our soul. This self-reflective practice enhances self-awareness by allowing us to confront our deepest feelings, thoughts, and aspirations without external distractions. Communication with the divine. In moments of quiet, we can connect with divine or higher forces in a sacred manner. This tranquility facilitates spiritual guidance, healing, and revelation, whether through prayer, meditation, or quiet contemplation. Transcending ego, silence helps us move beyond the constant chatter and trivial concerns of the ego. By releasing ego-driven narratives, we can foster a deeper connection with the world and all living beings. Integration and reflection. Silence serves as a powerful tool for integrating and reflecting on life's meaning, values, and existential questions. It encourages profound contemplation on the nature of existence, the purpose of suffering, and the pursuit of virtue. Embracing silence during spiritual reflection is not merely about the absence of sound. It's a practice that fosters personal growth, connection, and transcendence beyond the mundane. Number 7. Silence in times of decision-making. Imagine observing a grand oil painting. Each stroke and color layer conveys profound meaning. Similarly, the choices you make in life contribute to the overall picture of your existence. In Stoic philosophy, pausing to appreciate a painting before making a decision is akin to stepping back to consider the significance and impact of each choice shaping your future. Silence is not just the absence of sound, but a space to reflect, grow in wisdom, and build resilience. Maintaining emotional control and avoiding hasty decisions you might later regret is crucial. The biblical story of King Solomon and the baby dispute is a prime example of using silence to make wise decisions. Faced with two women claiming to be the baby's mother, Solomon ordered the baby to be divided in two, a seemingly harsh measure designed to reveal the truth. The real mother immediately pleaded for the baby's life, while the other woman was willing to accept the division. Solomon's use of silence not only preserved the baby's life, but also demonstrated his wisdom and fairness, earning him greater respect and admiration. Choosing silence when making decisions also reflects respect for yourself and others. It allows for deeper consideration of problems and careful evaluation of all pros and cons, without the influence of emotions or external pressures. This leads to more ethical, enduring choices aligned with your values and principles. At life's crossroads, remember that every decision impacts both the present and future. Silence provides the space to hear the guiding voice of reason and intuition, helping you choose a path true to your beliefs and inner self. Silence during decision-making is not merely the absence of noise, but a deliberate pause that fosters clarity amid uncertainty. Learning to embrace silence in decision-making can lead to better choices and a deeper understanding of the situation. Clarity amidst noise. Silence creates a refuge when overwhelmed by numerous choices and opinions. It helps you hear your own thoughts and instincts clearly by filtering out external and internal noise. Time to think. Silence provides the necessary time to reflect on the pros and cons, potential outcomes, and the long-term effects of your decisions. Respectful listening. The silence is not just about refraining from speaking. It also involves listening attentively. By avoiding interruptions and focusing on others' viewpoints, you gain valuable insights that enhance your decision-making. Respecting complexity. Not all decisions can be made quickly. Embracing silence acknowledges the complexity of the situation and shows that you are willing to carefully consider the implications. Assertiveness in action. Silence during decision-making does not imply indecision or passivity. Instead, it signifies a deliberate pause to gather strength and confidence before acting. It's about knowing when to act or speak thoughtfully. Mastering the art of using silence in decision-making involves patience, trusting your instincts, and valuing the process of careful thought. This skill can transform how you handle challenges and navigate complex situations with wisdom and ease. Number 8. Silence in times of suffering. Moments of silence are not only a Stoic practice, but also a profound method for reaffirming one's spiritual strength. In difficult times, Stoics don't shy away from pain. Instead, they embrace it calmly, which leads to inner peace and a deeper self-awareness. Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years in prison under South Africa's apartheid regime, exemplified this approach. Especially during his early years at Robben Island, Mandela chose silence as a form of resistance, allowing him to reflect on his strategy and vision for a free and equal South Africa. His silence was not mere absence of speech, but a conscious stance to maintain his spiritual fortitude and dignity in a harsh environment. Mandela's ability to remain silent became a symbol of patience and resilience, inspiring millions and ultimately strengthening his leadership as he guided his country toward peace and reconciliation. In our own times of suffering, embracing silence offers an opportunity to renew our inner strength and deepen our connection with the divine, who is ever present with us. While suffering challenges our faith, it also invites us to engage with the divine on a deeper level, expressing trust and reverence through both words and silence. Choosing silence in moments of pain is more than just refraining from speaking. It allows our hearts to open to the divine support and presence. Thus, silence becomes a testament to faith and a spiritual commitment, teaching us to remain strong internally, even when external circumstances seem dire. Have you ever experienced a period of silence during your own suffering? How did that silence help you gain insight into the challenges you were facing? During difficult times, silence can fortify your inner strength. It involves maintaining composure and avoiding impulsive reactions to adversity, which aids in self-reflection, emotional regulation, and understanding your responses to challenges. Reflection. In pain, silence allows you to contemplate your feelings rather than reacting immediately. This practice enhances self-awareness and emotional intelligence by letting you recognize and process your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Strength in stillness. Opting for silence doesn't imply passivity. Responding with thoughtfulness rather than impulsiveness can prevent exacerbating your pain. Respect for feelings. Silence acknowledges the complexity of emotions during tough times. It provides space to understand and work through feelings without rushing to resolve or interpret them. Number 9. Silence in times of success. Success often leads to arrogance and a tendency to overlook those who helped us along the way. True Stoics, however, choose silence, showing deep gratitude to God and those around them. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasizes the importance of humility, reminding us that success is the result of many factors beyond our control. Staying quiet in moments of achievement helps us avoid pride, greed, and envy, and allows us to maintain a pure and peaceful heart. By not boasting, we create space for others to enjoy their own successes without comparison or jealousy. Silence in success reminds us that all accomplishments are part of a larger plan, with God holding the ultimate key. Maintains humility. Staying quiet during success keeps you grounded, reminding you that both triumphs and failures are temporary. Prevents envy or resentment. Silence can mitigate the jealousy or resentment that public success might stir in others, preserving peaceful relationships. Promotes ongoing improvement by focusing on future goals rather than past achievements. Silence fosters a mindset of continuous growth. Increases respect. People tend to respect those who let their actions speak. Silence in success can earn admiration from peers and competitors alike. Prevents complacency. Constantly discussing past successes can lead to complacency. Silence helps maintain drive and motivation for future endeavors. Being quiet in moments of success isn't about disregarding your accomplishments, but about being mindful of when and how you share them, focusing on long-term growth and impact. Number 10. Silence in times of reflection. In our fast-paced, connected world, silence is often overlooked, yet it is a powerful tool for self-reflection and growth. It offers a chance to pause and reflect on our thoughts, leading to better understanding of our actions and experiences. Embracing silence can enhance self-awareness, clarity, and deeper comprehension of our lives. enhances self-awareness. Silence allows us to focus on our thoughts and emotions without distractions, crucial for personal growth and emotional intelligence. Improves focus and clarity. Quiet moments help the mind block out noise and concentrate on what truly matters, aiding in better decision-making and goal-setting. Facilitates emotional processing. Silence creates space to process emotions without interference, leading to healthier emotional management and balance. Promotes mindfulness and presence. Silence enhances mindfulness, helping us stay present and reducing stress. Fosters creativity and problem-solving. Silence clears the mind, sparking creativity and new ideas, often during meditation, nature walks, or quiet contemplation. Engaging in silence for reflection is a powerful practice that fosters self-awareness, clarity, emotional health, mindfulness, and creativity. Deliberately including moments of silence in daily life can contribute to personal growth and a more purposeful existence. Embrace the peace and quiet to support your journey of self-discovery, understanding life's lessons deeply. As Marcus Aurelius noted in his Meditations, silence is not merely the absence of noise, but a spiritual state, free from daily chaos. 4.